Future War Tactics. Special Operation Forces versus Alien Invasion. Welcome back to yeah to the Future War Tactics Special Operations Forces versus Alien Invasion, a turn-based strategy. Steam 2025 Next Fast demo. Um, Last time we played the prologue and changed the language, and I restarted so you can see the little introduction comic in English. Um, yeah. It is, as you saw, developed by Quadcom Interactive and published by Britica Inc. It is a XCOM-alike tactics game with some slight changes, but the setting is similar. But Future War Tactics SOF versus Alien Invasion, a turn-based strategy where you can command SOF forces against an alien threat, investigate disappearances, fight the invaders, and uncover the mystery. Every decision affects the fate of humanity. New game. We are in, as seen, the Russian Federation. We have a journal, journal and a HQ. This geography. This is Karelia. Okay, the stylized map is a little bit difficult to look for me, but I think this one is the Ural mountain range. It could be also that one. I am not 100% sure. This is, as I said, it's a bit difficult. Like here's Mongolia, here's China, here's South Korea, here's North Korea, but like here it's a little bit difficult to get general information, operation log, okay, nothing. HQ, what? We don't have access to that. Mission 1, test range.
Commander, welcome to the Special Response Forces Unit. Let me remind you of the unit's goals and objectives. Your squad is part of the Mountain Operational Investigation Group and is directly subordinate to the headquarters. Therefore, in addition to the primary task of ensuring the safety of the mountain specialists, your squad will also carry out other tasks assigned by the headquarters. You're already aware that the Mountain Group is investigating a series of mass disappearances of citizens. All the disappearances occurred in the Ural Federal District. People vanished literally in broad daylight. There are no witnesses to the incidents, but there is one pattern. Everywhere people disappeared, strange atmospheric phenomena were observed beforehand. More detailed information will be provided to you as the investigation progresses. In the meantime, your squad is advised to conduct combat coordination exercises at the training ground. As they say, it's tough in training, easy in battle. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, there is a certain mismatch between the text here in the text box and the voice over, but yeah. Okay, into battle. Our squad is
heading to the training ground for combat coordination exercises. All the guys have known each other for a long time and trust one another, but training is never superfluous in our line of work.
yeah, the pronunciation. Yeah. Let's go. Mount.
Commander, welcome to the training ground. To start, try moving the game camera with the A, S, and W, and D keys. Zoom in and out with the mouse scroll. Rotate the camera with Q, E. Each action of a soldier consumes a certain amount of AP, APAS action points. At the start of the turn, all soldiers have 18 AP. The number of remaining AP is displayed in the soldier's interface. The blue zone indicates where the soldier can be moved. The green and yellow zones indicate movement to a distance that leaves enough AP to take a shot. Move the soldier behind cover by selecting the movement tile with a right mouse click.
Okay, we tried out all that stuff already in prologue. Mountain, special mountain group. I'm thinking there is might be a mistranslation, and like these special operations forces are like mountaineers. I don't know.
Your soldier is behind low cover, and it will block damage dealt to enemies. Behind high cover, even more damage will be blocked. Your soldier has spotted a target. To open fire, click the attack button.
And let's shoot.
Excellent. Move the next soldier behind high cover.
Okay, you shoot a bit more than the hunters.
Your soldier's weapon has a scope, allowing him to fire with a choice of target areas: head, arms, legs, torso. In addition to the damage dealt, hitting will affect certain enemy functions. To open fire, click the aim shot button and specify the target area.
Okay. Yeah, torso. Accuracy. Okay, it gives like extra damage if we hit the head as we have seen before, but I thought there is like it doesn't indicate like critical damage. But okay, it does more damage if we hit the legs and the arms than the torso. Interestingly enough. I think it would like make more damage hitting the torso.
Great shot. Now move the machine gunner to cover. A soldier with a machine gun can hit multiple targets with a single shot.
Ah, okay. That's the thing that we didn't saw. PK-16.
Click the sector fire button, then direct the machine gun's fire sector so that all 3 targets are within the area of effect. Confirm opening fire again by clicking the left mouse button.
Ah, okay. So there are some changes to the original XCOM which are a bit beyond surface level. Why didn't you hit the... Did I misplace the cone or am I just... Ah, no.
If the target is behind cover, it can be hit with a grenade. Move the next soldier to cover.
There is no cover here, lol. The cover is like over there. Yeah.
Select the grenade icon in the soldier's inventory. Then click the attack button in the menu. And by moving the mouse, indicate the point for the throw. Confirm the throw by clicking the left mouse button.
Yeah, understood. Hurry up a bit. X.
If your soldier runs out of ammunition, it can be replenished by transferring between your soldiers, picking up from fallen enemies, or finding in ammunition crates. Move the sniper to the ammunition crate and replenish the soldier's ammunition.
Okay. Let's move.
Open the soldier's inventory by clicking the backpack button in the interface.
I'm curious
Drag
what...
the desired item from the crate window to your soldier's backpack window. Then confirm the action by clicking the execute button.
Okay. I'm curious what the little orange numbers are. I wasn't finished.
You have successfully mastered the basics of combat. You will receive additional information as you carry out combat missions.
But I think the yellow shaman artist frame Hill King. I think the yellow numbers, besides their health, I think was armor. Anyway, congratulations, Commander. You have successfully completed this mission and can proceed to the headquarters for the next one. Yes, sir.
Combat coordination training went perfectly. It can't be any other way in the Special Forces.
Yes. And do you say anything more, Lou? Yeah, I guess close. What? We have Hill King, which has... Okay. We have an AK-74 weapon will be loaded with ammunition. We have first aid kit. Air extinguisher. Okay. Body armor BR1. Protection level 0.4. You have BR1. You don't have BR1, you have BR3. with the higher protection level. Oh, and you have especially, no, you have BR2, which is 0.5. Okay. And you have a PO15. I don't know what the PO15 is. I know the SVD and the AK-47 and 74, but also I haven't seen the PK-16M yet. And also drum magazines are not the smartest thing, I think, in that situation. But anyway, okay, let's go from top to bottom. Is there anything more that I want to give you? You have only like the standard VR1s, so I guess we have extra pistols. I think I want to give you an extra magazine. So you have like a combat load of 4. I think the ammunition in there is okay. You have enough ammo for 3 salvos, I think. That's what it means, not like 3 individual shots. Let's give you one more. Why do you have a helmet and yeah, why do you have a helmet and you don't? Riddle me that. Anyway, skills. Assaulter. Assaulter is a soldier trained to perform operations in close combat conditions requiring speed, mobility, and the ability to act under high-risk conditions. Assault soldiers are equipped with a wide range of weapons adapted for medium range. And we can get extra stuff. We have reconnaissance storm, stealth, targeting, desperate, and counter attack. Let's look into it. Nievki about specialization, I think. Unlocks the ability to use a reconnaissance drone that reveals the fog of war in a specified area. I think that might be interesting. Stealth an enemy. Nievki as an enemy. Ah, okay, and we also have like up here specialized. I think each soldier can only have one additional specialization. Ah, okay, so we get the option of that stuff. Okay, interesting. So we have a scout. A scout is a fighter whose task is to gather information about the enemy, his forces, his defensive structures, his plans. The primary armament of scout usually includes personal firearms, but can be supplemented with other specialized equipment depending on the mission. So we have a passive skills. Enemy in ambush does not open fire on a soldier with that skill while they are moving. Targeting increases the chance of successful attack for soldiers targeted destination enemy. Desperate, allow a soldier to move a maximum distance and attack an enemy with a knife. I don't think knife does that much damage. Counterattack allows a soldier who was attacked to make an automatic retaliatory shot during the enemy's turn. Question is, does it how to say? Does it trigger automatically or does it require leftover action points from before? Medic. Medic is a specialized trained fighter whose job is to provide first aid and medical support. On the battlefield, possesses knowledge in the field of tactical medicine, able to work under conditions of high stress and danger to his own life. Stimulator. Okay, Naviki. Naviki is. Okay. Stimulants makes it possible to use a simulator that. Okay. Phrasing. Stimulator sounds a bit like a vibrator. I think they mean stimulants, potentially. Like. Anyway. That restore spent AP can be applied to allies in the next square. medic drone grants access to using drone with a medkit. Use to deliver a medkit to a wounded soldier that is in a remote distance. Fire adds to HP to all squad members. The medic restores health to a soldier in critical condition. Weak point accuracy on aimed shots. Counter attack allow for automatic retaliator fire. Ignition. Ignition is a soldier with extensive knowledge in mechanics, electronics, hydraulics, and other technical sciences. They can work various types of weaponry from personal firearms to a complex weapon system. HE drone is kind of self-explanatory. Fire drone is also kind of explanatory. Paralysis drone. Also explanatory suppressed fire might be interesting. Allows for multiple shots on a single target. With one attack until the current weapon's ammunition is depleted for the target is destroyed. And then the counter attack. Grenadier gets a grenade launcher. RGT-2 thermobaric grenade launcher. RPLG open access using the handheld plasma grenade launcher. Okay. Pitcher skill that increase maximum throwing distance hand grenades. And counter attack. Do we have different ones depending on the loadout? No. So then I think I will give, or maybe let's check. If I click at you. Okay, you two have the assault. If I click at you, you have the same archetypes. Okay, cool. Then I think I will give you the scout, you the medic, you the technician, because suppressive fire might be quite practical for you. And grenadier to you. But there was target. There was something. Increase accuracy. I think maybe give you the. I'm not sure. Like I want to. Personal file. Birth education. Not really the plan that I had. I wanted to look. Anyway. Let's look. Machine gunner. Machine gunner is a soldier specialized trained for operate and fire machine gun. They're the element of infantry units and are used to provide suppression fire against the enemy or limit their movement. And sniper. Sniper is a soldier highly skilled and accurate fire. A sniper rifle has an optical sight and other specialized devices for aiming. An effective sniper can significantly influence the outcome of combat operations by eliminating key targets and causing moral damage to the enemy. And let's give him the medic. Because I think the aim shot thing from this weak point thing is the thing that he gets when he looks through the scope. So yeah, let's have him study that. Then you are a scout. You are a grenadier. And you are a technician. Cool. Then I think we can look through the files a bit. Maybe there's something. Artyom Yevchenko Hilking. Modern place of birth, Murmansk, education, military academy of the Air Force Defense Force. Military Academy of the Air Defense Forces of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation in Smolensk. Biography: as a child, he loved playing tactical games on the computer. To greatly influences his career choice, he got his nickname Hill King in childhood because his team always won the game of the hill. Then frame. Imperial Sealed Frame. He is from Slantsy. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Military Institute of Physical Culture, St. Petersburg. I didn't have. I'm not sure what physical culture means. Since childhood, Kirill had a fierce temper. He could not tolerate any objections or remarks. At the slightest provocation, he would get into a fight, and usually won thanks to his physical abilities. Who knows how would he end up if not for his military service? In the army, Kirill learned how to control his temper and steer his strength in the right direction. Okay. Uh, Kazmurat Yasupov, artist, Kilsyar. That sounds east. Military Academy of Radiation, Chemical and Biological Defense, named after Marshal of the Soviet Union S.K. Timoshenko Kostroma. From a very early age, the boy showed a talent for drawing. He especially enjoyed depicting various battle scenes. Average child. His mother's parents were convinced that their son would become an outstanding artist in the future, but as the young man grew older, his interest in military affairs became more pronounced. His mother and father always respected their son's opinion and did not try to dissuade him when his mother announces that he wanted to become a military man. Then Steph Pavlyuk, German, Piskov. Piskov rings a bell. Human Higher Military Engineering Command School, named after Marshal of the Engineering Troops A.I. Proslagyokov. I don't know that one. Born in Pskov, but soon his family had to move to Tyumen. In his youth, he was a ranked swimmer and planned to dedicate his life to professional sports. However, after serving his military service, he decided to enroll in the military academy. Well, as far as I haven't. Anyway. Mission 2 Reconnaissance.
Greetings, Commander. Your squad successfully completed all tasks at the training ground, and the headquarters is assigning you an important mission. Let me outline its essence. The police duty station received a call from a security guard at a woodworking enterprise. He managed to report that an armed attack had taken place when the connection suddenly cut off. The police dispatched a unit to the enterprise. Upon arrival, the officers reported finding the body of the security guard and, as they put it, a strange mutilated body resembling a human. No one else was found. The officers were ordered to leave the premises immediately. To your squad, you are tasked with ensuring the safe arrival of Gore specialists at the scene. Proceed immediately, assess the situation on site, and report readiness to receive the specialists. Your group's call sign is Quartet. The headquarters call sign is Author. Good luck, Commander.
Quartet because of water for. Okay. Good luck. Let's go.
Our squad is heading out on a mission. Everyone is a bit tense after all. It's the first operational mission. But we have no doubt that we will handle all the tasks set before us.
It is after. Like, there is a disconnect between the text and the voice lines. It's scrambles my head a bit.
Approaching the point. Everyone, maximum attention.
Okay, then let's shuffle. Okay, you're a bit. The security guards. Okay, the corpses don't look good. Let's shuffle you forward.
I don't like this silence. Listening.
That's what you.
Yes, sir.
I see the body of a guard. It's severely mutilated.
Quartet calling the author.
Author on the line.
Reporting. The group is in place.
Khana.
His corpse has been discovered.
I think I can read.
Understood. Continue surveying the area.
I don't know what it means. My Russian is not so good, I guess. German. I think it would be like more flair if they would just leave the voice lines that the units do. Which are moving. In Russian entirely, because like since the setting is already Russian, a little bit like XCOM, where you had the option to have the voice lines of your troops appropriate to the to their country of origin. Ah, God, thinking is a bit difficult sometimes. Let's shuffle you forward. Let's shuffle forward. You can do Overwatch, you can do Overwatch, and let's put you two on Overwatch. And okay, I think I should have put them on Overwatch after moving them up, but well. And turn. Let's move frame up. Let him look.
What is this?
Looks like the security managed to take them down.
Quartet calling the author.
On the line.
An unidentified corpse has been discovered.
How is this unclear?
The corpse is either severely mutilated, or it's not human at all.
Understood. Do not touch the body. Survey the sawmill area.
Executing.
Okay. I think I've seen like footsteps, like while the camera rotated around it, it seemed like the footsteps are from that direction.
Yes. Commander?
Have the sniper maybe here.
Commander?
A few on Overwatch.
Got it. Yes.
Let's have an Overwatch.
Ready.
Let's have you maybe here. Also an Overwatch.
What's the order?
And you skip. Okay, then let's. I think it would be good to maybe move in packs of two to go that side and to go that side. This side looks more open, so I will get the sniper and scout maybe here.
Commander?
And the other two will come from the other side.
Quiet. Yes, Commander. Me. Executing.
Слушаю. Принято.
Yes. Understood.
Okay, cool. Turn. Ah, okay, good. That it disappears when. Was it? Or okay. No, okay. Like if you have that iterative like camera rotation thing, I think it would be nice to have a key binding to reset the camera to its original point. Anyway,
The mosquitoes are relentless. Yes, Commander.
yeah, the mosquitoes are relentless. Let's move you here. Let's move this sniper up here, and then he will stay there. And here. You will stay on the same side. Let's go to Overwatch. Overwatch. And then the scout will trigger the scouts. Yeah, knew it.
Attention, movement detected. Do not open fire.
I should not open fire?
Author, we are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack.
Why do they use Kalashnikovs?
Who's attacking you?
We have no idea who it is. Some kind of pink freak with a gun.
Act according to the situation. Try to take them alive.
We'll try.
Ow.
Guys, end of communication.
Running up to them and stabbing them or what? Why should I try to okay. Okay, anyway. Let's go to the shooting part with those two guys first. You have 81%. How much damage do you do in general? Half, okay. Then escape. Move up here. Let's shoot them. Let's shoot you. Let's move up and shoot you in the face. It dropped a question mark. Okay. How do I like the tasks say eliminate? If I go close to you and stab you with my knife. Oh, there's an enemy over there. Okay. If I do this and then stab you, are you captured? I guess not. Since I have seen an enemy over there. Anyway, maybe you can move. No, you can. Anyway, let's end the turn. Hello. Ouch. Okay, let's maybe move up here. I want to inventory what's on the ground. First aid kit. Cool. So basically random stuff. Magazine. Let's shoot that bastard.
Continue moving.
Yeah. Medic. Let's move up. Ironically enough, the artist has almost medic pouches. I need to rework the... And you don't have any. I need to rework the stuff. If I make it. I want that you run over there and then use the medikit. And the healing anyway. Let's move you to the side. Then Overwatch.
Yes, Commander. Yes.
Healing.
You'll live.
Cool. And inventory, take grenade, back in hand, confirm. Then start to move up. Okay, there's multiple different things that I should check out, it says. Here and here. I think it would be smarter to... It's red cones. I thought that it was like an enemy marker. I think we will move like this, make like a right hook. Let's see.
Commander? Yes.
Walk the plank. Yeah, Overwatch then. Can you pick Molotov bottle? Interesting. Yeah, we can move. And let's have the sniper move up. Ah, you can do this stuff. Or does that handheld light sound grenade? It's like a decoy? Okay, you don't have to display your parkour skills every time I want to move you up. Hello. Are you here more often? You will understand.
What's the order? Understood. Me.
Don't have any sideline, then let's do an Overwatch and then hello. I'm getting stormed. And you're getting missed. Cool. Ouch. Ouch. Why are you hitting so good?
I'm under cover.
How many are there?
Yes.
Hey? I think I will retreat you. That would sound like a plan. Okay.
What's the order? Yes.
Or maybe let's
What's the order?
try to support our body first. I think hitting him would be the best. Nice. One shot, one kill. And you would be nice for later. You can maybe hit him.
Ammo.
Nice. Ammo, what ammo? Yeah, okay. As if you shoot every burst 10 rounds. You're too far away for Fireball sector. Not shoot. Not. You can, but the hit probability is not so. Anyway, you're technically in half cover.
Magazine is empty.
Okay, cool. Then let's fall back.
Yes, sir. What's the order? Need ammo.
Okay, you need to reload. You
Yes, Commander.
can maybe come here.
I
Wait, I thought you would reload. Stupid. Let's heal him again. Brother. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Let's have Overwatch.
Got it. What's the order?
And you just wait, and the other ones are. Let's have you on Overwatch.
What's the order?
Okay. We can. Okay, the alien moved away, I guess.
What's the order? Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Let's reload. Move him up here.
Commander. What's the order?
Is there any interesting stuff?
Let's see.
Was good.
Ready. Listening. Ready.
Here. Okay.
Yes.
Well, kicking the door in with a sniper is not the best idea, but... Ouch. Hello. Let's just finish it. Good.
Continue moving.
Yeah, we have items. Don't have any action points. You can continue looting, and I will go with those two guys lurking in this factory complex thingy, or woodworking business.
Commander. Exactly. Listening.
Okay, let's turn. Let's continue looting. Do you have anything interesting? Another burning bottle, but I don't have. You still have inventory space, then let's move you here. Grab that. Move here. New medikit, that's good. Did I not confirm? Confirm? Now it worked. Okay, cool. Loot, 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 loot. Then you have again action points. There is nothing interesting to note. Looks here. Nothing of interest. A few was on Overwatch. And the rest cannot move. Okay. Let's move you up. You up. Let's move. It's a bit ironic that the aliens have human Kalashnikovs. I expected some key alien blaster. Yellow. Go and get blown off this planet. You... Why could you not see him, but he needed to spot it? Strange. Okay, cool. Well, you just can basically sit. You just can basically sit. Yeah, everything else is... Ouch. Ouch. Maybe. Let's move. I cannot see if this thing provides... I should... Strange. Okay. Let's just maybe move up you. Maybe you have sight. Okay, you have sight to guy there. You have sight to nothing. You move up here. You don't have enough action points to really shoot at anything. And you don't see anything anyway, so I'll move you up to this cover. And then you can also see nothing. Okay, Overwatch. See anything? Let's have... You can try. And fail. You can have Overwatch. With that. Hello? Why so many? Well, at least... Ah, okay, I thought I had the other one selected anyway. Do I finish the mission?
Author,
Okay.
reporting. The forestry area has been cleared. Discovered enemies have been eliminated. Couldn't take them alive.
Understood. We're sending specialists to you. Report upon their arrival.
Understood. End of communication.
Cool. Mission accomplished. Congratulations, Commander. You have successfully completed this mission and can proceed to headquarters for the next one.
The silence. Thus, our squad's baptism by fire took place. All the fighters were prepared for it, but no one could have imagined the kind of enemy we would face. Mountain scientists are already studying the bodies of the creatures we killed, but they are not in a hurry to share their findings. They say it's too early to draw any conclusions. Well, indeed, there is still too much that is unclear. However, the way these creatures handle weapons and attack in coordination indicates that their intelligence is quite well developed. Their anatomy is very similar to that of humans, and they are intelligent. It's also surprising how similar they are to each other, just like twins. That's how we started calling them Blizni. After the battle, it turned out that the weapons the Blizni used to attack us were domestically produced. I wonder where they got them from. Another question. Did we destroy all the Blizni, or are there more somewhere? There are more questions than answers at the moment.
Okay, I've googled Russian OIG and it says in context of Russia likely refers to Office of Inspector General. So maybe it's a mistranslation or something made up for like the mission set. Let's look at the journal. Listen, at the first, it looks. If you watch the movie Blackout, it looks a little bit like the alien from that one. At the first encounter with the Blizzard, Special Forces soldiers noticed how these human-like creatures resembled each other. In fact, it was due to their similarity and repulsive appearance that the name Blizzards was given. They have no skin, and that fact alone makes this creature terrifying. Every muscle, vein, and artery is visible to the unaided eye. The unique feature of this creature lies in its powerful immune and regenerative system, which allows it to heal wounds quickly and recover from received damage, making the Blizzard almost invulnerable to any opponent in any battle. Its intellectual abilities enable it to analyze situations, plan and predict actions of opponents, as well as to quickly adapt to changing conditions. Possessing decent skills with firearms and exhibiting high aggressiveness, the Blizzard present a serious threat. Squats. There is skill points that I can get. How about desperate? Water attack is nice. Let's get the recon drone. You grenade launchers. Fire would be good. Or get the e-drone. And in combination with the scouting drone, it would likely help quite a bit. Inspire. It's 2 AP to all squad members. Don't think it's that useful. Let's get counter attack and see what it does. It'd be practical for a sniper. Okay. Let's give you extra medic kits. Because you're technically the medic. You are okay like that. You can get a drone. Let's give you the drone. Let's give you. That's the. Okay. Then let's give you the rocket launcher. Let's give you the recon drone. And with that, I think I am good. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the current task. To be continued. Eh? Okay. Okay, I guess that has been the demo of Future War Tactics, SOF versus Alien Invasion, turn-based strategy. What to say about it? Let's maybe start with. Whoops, I moved my screen around more than I wanted. The ground premise, like the basic premise, alien invasion and so on, sounded like at first a bit samey to XCOM and so on, but I think it has like seems to have some flair to it because like you're more of a Eastern European nation, and like it's a dedicated country, not like XCOM where it's like an international coalition. And you play with like actual weapons, I guess. The thing is, and also it's interesting that the aliens, I guess, use human weapons. Maybe there's like some mystery to it, or it could be just that the developers did not integrate the alien weapons yet. I think the journal is nice to have, like the Galactopedia. Also, to have like a more linear mission system is an interesting approach. So you have like a more like campaign which you could like weave a story into. So you can like integrate the story more, not like, or the problem which like XCOM, like the original XCOM from like 1990 something, or something like maybe Xenonauts struggle is that like the story is more in the background in the story logs and so on, whereas here and like the free form campaign might make the story beats a bit difficult to construct. Whereas the XCOM reboot had like the advantage of you have like 1 month and then there's like some like there's regular council missions which can like push the story along a bit. Here you have like a more linear approach where you can ensure like that's story beat A, then comes story beat B, and so on and so on. So you can have like a more scripted campaign. The thing is, I don't see, besides that point, like the more linear campaign, which would open itself out more to like a more story heavy thing, and the Eastern European flair. I don't see much improvement more like I don't see any standalone feature which does not also exist in, for example, Xenonauts. Yes, Xenonauts does not have like the squad thing where you have like these things, the skills, but Xenonauts also has like the like real life weapons and the journal entries and so on and so forth. And the advantage of Xenonauts is you have free aim, like you can also shoot against walls and actually destruct them and so on, not like here where it's more like the XCOM reboot that you can like shoot through walls except and nothing happens. The cover system here is more difficult to read. Like sometimes it's just objects that you does not have cover. There seems the triggers are sometimes a bit unintuitive. For example, in the prologue mission, I had the encounter of like walking past the trigger, so I had to walk some tiles back to actually hit the correct tile. Yeah. And here I don't have like any base building or improvements to weapons and so on. Like it seems that the only progression here is like the squads, which I think after 5 missions you have all of the progression through. So, and yeah, you have like different abilities, but like the one of them is counterattack at every step. So, yeah, it's nice. You have like the personal file, like the little backstory, but I don't know how much that enriches the game. I am happy that they bring back like the equipment thing, but then at least then I would wish something a little bit like Xenonauts again, that you can like say which kind of burst, or like, because it's a little bit ridiculous in my opinion that it like you shoot 10 rounds of the Kalashnikov in one burst, because like an AK 74 magazine has like a 30 rounds capacity. You have 3 shots, quote unquote, or 3 salvos. It's a little bit ridiculous, but yeah. Yeah. I think it's still rough. I think it has potential to be like an interesting story kind of thing. It is a little bit like the demo does not really show how it will continue, like in the sense of I'm still very unsure how this story is going to go, like how you advance. Like, for example, here it's mentioned the magazine with blah 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 cartridge for AKM 74 and AKM 12. Will we get the AK 12 later? Do we have to buy it? Do we have to research it? Questions over questions over questions. Like, yeah. Yeah. I am. It needs more development. It says the planned release date is July 2025, so in 1 month. Yeah. Yeah. I am skeptical. Like, depends for how much money they bring it out. If it's like for €5 and you already have Xenonauts and XCOM played through and through, and like tactical, like turn-based strategy shooters, yeah. Until then, maybe look into something. Like, yeah. I am not 100% convinced that this game does something special. Like, something like truly, like, yeah, the mix is a little bit special. Like, you have like the more realistic setting with like these abilities with drones and so on, but you also like abilities you also have in XCOM and XCOM 2, and like more realistic setting you have already in Xenonauts, and like as the aiming for weak spots and also free aim you have in Phoenix Point. Like, it's a nice mix of like details, but like as I already said, there's not really a standalone feature which really makes, yeah, which lets me jump up from my seats. Except maybe this the setting, maybe, and the linear story mission thing, maybe. Yeah, 4 or 5 or 10 euros, euros. I think it's okay. From what I saw in the demo, maybe. Yeah, I am pretty skeptical about the release date of July 2025 because like there's still some things that are not really, I think, that don't seem to be feature complete in my opinion. I also don't know how. I think that's a good point to end at. Yeah. Also, interestingly enough, I'm just seeing that the same developer also did Ram Pressure, tactical story-driven online multiplayer game combining the turn-based combat of XCOM with a deep and well-grounded sci-fi setting. Experience intense tactical online multiplayer action and explore deep plots, unique storyline, and so on. And they also did Zombality, which is Zombality is a fast-paced action. Okay, that's not really, but it also looks a bit similar to looks a bit similar in the art style of this game. I have the suspicion I don't want to attack anyone, but I have the slight suspicion. Also, AI generated content disclosure. We apply artificial intelligence to enhance original materials and to dent content such as character avatars and looting screens. Okay. What did I want to finish on? If I would be very, very mean, it is. I have the suspicion it's like tactical rounds, like turn-based strategy slop. Well, Ram Pressure is playable for free, so that would be okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. I might be looking into the other game that they made, the free one, the Ram Pressure. But overall, yeah, we'll be seen. I am a bit skeptical that they will finish it in July 2025. And if they release it like that, I am a bit unhappy about it because it does not really seem finished to me. The story did not really hook me. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any words. Out of that, if you want more long form content like this, subscribe and like and subscribe to my secondary channel, Plum with Fun Raw. And if you want more shotgun size content, subscribe to my main channel, Plum with Fun. And with that, Plum out.